The search for clues about the man who attempted to assassinate Donald Trump is frustrating easy conclusions, or any conclusion at all, really. Thomas Matthew Crook's background has been devoid of many clues, and one fragment federal investigators did find they had to pull back. A report circulated he had an account on the popular gaming platform Steam and posted a message foreshadowing Saturday's shooting. The CBS News confirmed team mapped out the layout of the shooting, showing the viewpoints of the gunman and Secret Service snipers. Their analysis shows the sightline for the team closest to the shooter may have been obstructed by a tree, hindering their ability to spot him. Anna Schecter joins me now. She is CBS News Senior Coordinating Producer for Crime and Public Safety. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
What's the latest here on the investigation on the shooter?
Well, the FBI is still looking for a motive. So even after interviewing more than 200 people, reviewing 14,000 images recovered from his phone, he had 2 phones, they still do not have a motive. You mentioned earlier, feds had to pull back that information about Stream. It turned out to be a fake account. So it was not him, probably created in the aftermath of the shooting. So lots of questions, lots of mystery around what drove him to actually take that shot on Trump.
It's extraordinary in our modern day that somebody would not have a footprint at all.
It is.
Timeline was released today, or a more specific one was released. What does that show us?
So the timeline that we have from the Secret Service and the FBI goes through minute by minute. The big takeaway is that 20 minutes before the shooter took his shot, the Secret Service was aware that there was a suspicious man with a rangefinder on the premises outside the periphery of the Secret Service secured zone.
Anna, why would they, and this is Secret Service that's already on a heightened alert because of the chatter about an Iranian threat.
Yes.
So why would a Secret Service on high alert with a 20-minute, knowing 20 minutes ahead of time there was a rangefinder, let Trump go on stage?
Well, both local law enforcement sources and federal law enforcement sources tell CBS News, they all say that they were not aware that he had this AR-style rifle. And so the rangefinder wasn't enough to trigger an immediate, this is a red alert, code red. And so actually it was a couple minutes before he took the shot when bystanders who were around the building where he was were like, hey, he's got a gun, he's on the roof. And at that point, that's when other local law enforcement who were stationed in the traffic area were pulled back. This is just a couple minutes before he took the shot. They ran over, and one of them was hoisted up. He was grabbing onto the roof, like doing a pull-up. And then the shooter trained the gun on him. He let go, and that was the first time, once that police officer fell on the ground, he was actually injured. His ankle was injured. That was the first time that any information about a gun was put out and transmitted over the radio.
Final question is about the fortunes of Secret Service Director Kimberly Cheadle. She met apparently with Trump and, as we showed earlier, was chased down the hallway by 2 Republican senators who've called for her resignation. Is that possible?
Well, she is under a tremendous amount of pressure right now to answer questions that so far she has not. The question you asked, how is it possible that Trump was allowed to walk out on stage when the Secret Service knew there was a suspicious person with a rangefinder? That really, truly is the key. Now, so far, her bosses are supporting her, but we'll see in the coming days what happens.
Anna Schecter, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.